Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing tonight? Saturday night, and I just want to jump on here and get some venting going. I'm sick to my stomach on some of the shit going on right now. I'll wait a couple minutes before I say anything. Nobody on there yet. Wait a few more seconds here. Okay, I'm gonna just start squawking, start talking. Um, I don't know if anybody noticed. They must have noticed. You got to be able to see what's going on. That the immigrants are now getting more rights than we are. The ones that are illegal. Make sure you say that word illegal every time, because that's what they are. They broke the law. And you know what? They can try to like, oh well, you can't. That's offensive. You know what's offensive? When they come in and steal, your property, your ability to your job, everything's being taken from the tax-paying citizens that were here to go and give to the new voter base of the Democrat Party, because that's what they're doing. They're handing them rewards to come in here and basically steal everything out from under us, and they're the new Democrats coming. That's what they hope. Probably they're going to be screwed over too, just the same way they screwing over the black people over in Chicago. They threw them under the bus. It's bullshit. There's Democrats out there have been loyal the black people out there have been loyal to the Democrats, and they're left in the dust, throw them to the wolves. And that's the way these Democrats roll, because they're communist scumbags. All right, you don't have to agree with it. Just go look at the facts. That bears out. It's crazy. One of the things that's bothering the shit out of me is everybody's accepting it. Nobody's speaking up. Nobody says nothing because, oh, God forbid if, somebody copped an attitude on you. I don't give a shit. I'm going to speak because we have a right. We have a right to speak. Look what's happening to Governor Abbott down there. He's trying to stop the invasion into our country. And now I believe it was the Supreme Court has put a stop to him. That's bullshit. Defend your state, Governor Abbott. You have every right, and call up a militia and National Guard and whatever else you got to do. And I'm sure other states will probably want to come down there and help protect the border too, because eventually what'll happen is it'll end up being you next. This is a bad place to do a live stream. I got all kinds of shit. I'm always picking shitty places to do live streams, but I think I'm all right. Someone was right behind me. Anyway, yeah, it's bullshit. There now people that are here that were on SNAP program. I guess it's food stamps and whatnot. They're getting it taken away, and they're giving it to the people that just came into the country. The ones that never paid a dime into anything, no taxes, never did anything, but they're there to cast a vote for the Democrat Party. You see what the hell's going on? This is communism 101. They're stealing our country, and the youth of today doesn't seem to see anything wrong with this because they don't understand what's happening. They're clueless because they weren't around to watch the dominoes fall all over the frickin' all over the world. One country after another, Vietnam, Cambodia, all that shit. It's all communism now, and it's going to happen here. And if you stand and say anything, you're some kind of bad guy, and all you want was your life just going the way it was, and you weren't pushing to not help anybody. But when someone comes in and helps himself to everything you own, kind of make you a little salty, doesn't it? When everything's taken out of your hands, and the whole thing with the Second Amendment, they're trying like hell to yank the guns out of every red-blooded American's hands that wants to defend his life, his liberty, and his house, and his wife, and his kids, and everything else he has. But don't worry, you'll own nothing and be happy. That's what Klaus Schwab wants to tell us anyway. It's all bullshit. And the thing is that you do have the right to defend yourself. It's written in the Constitution. Don't let them act like there's no Constitution. And we're not. Here's the next thing while I'm on a rant. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Make sure you get that out there every time you talk about the United States. It's a constitutional republic. Always has been, always will be. They're trying to change everything that we got, and don't even let them use the words, the key words. Everything is all changed around, and they're doing everything they can to brainwash people. And in reality, we've already been sold out. All right, here's what's going to end up happening. I'll tell you right now, I'll give you the heads up. Gavin Newsom out there on the West Coast, he's going to invite the Chinese in. That San Francisco is going to fall. It's going to be inundated with Chinese nationalists, and there already are out there. There's tons of them, and they're there for a reason, and not a good one. A lot of them. There's ports out there. That's going to be Omaha Beach. They're going to land there eventually and fucking take down the rest of the country little by little. Plow right through. If you go back to COVID, you can go look this up. When COVID happened back in 2020, for some damn reason, Gavin Newsom had closed. Well, he closed all the beaches and all along California, right? People weren't allowed out on the beach and getting tickets and arrested and kicked off of there. Here's the deal. Why would you do that? Because of a virus. Viruses die with salt water and sunlight. That's the most healthy place you'd want to be, is on the beach. You know, vitamin D3, I believe it is. You know, helps kills viruses. But no, they didn't want you out there. And then for some weird reason, you go back and you check this out. All the way, or I think it was out near Oakland, they had shut down a whole stretch of like highways or an area near the freeway or something, all the way out from the beach area. And I was wondering, and they had like I think there was a curfew at night. I was wondering, are they rolling in with something? Are they coming in literally, sneaking people in landing crafts and on the beach? Or were they thinking about doing that and communists were coming in and taking off and hiding out? First wave of special forces or whatever hiding out, waiting for a certain signal. Kind of like what happened down Florida. People were hopping off of boats, swift boats, pulling up into Florida about 8-9 months ago. I reported on. They were jumping out of the boats as they came up to the surf, and they ran multiple different directions. And there was Oriental, Asian people that were jumping off too. So what you got here is been an invasion. And it's not just South American. It's all over the world. There's people coming in here. Anyway, I ain't going to be on here much longer right now. I got to go and get something out of the store here. But I just wanted to say that I'm getting ticked off. I wish people would start speaking more about this in your everyday life, not just on YouTube. You got to go person to person and get it out there, because people, they don't have the attention span. You got to get up in their head a little bit and talk to them about it. I don't think there's a lot of the youth don't even yet get what's going on. It's a communist takeover. Here's a little resource, a reference. You can go check this guy out. Go look at Joe Imbriano. He said something, I think it was about a week ago, or maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. Minus, he had a different turn on it. But I was saying that back in 2020 that something didn't look right. It looked like they were preparing to make it so one day we're going to have a D-Day invasion on the West Coast. Omaha Beach and all that type of shit, except for it's going to be the Chinese landing. That's what I believe. Now, you can call me crazy, but we're already halfway there. They already got, it's a Trojan horse right now. You got people hiding out, people rolling into Chinatown in San Francisco and on the East Coast in New York and all, and they're up. That's the staging. There's people in there right now giving aid to these people who are coming in for later on. They go and they get their weaponry and everything through the Chinese mafia that here, if it's not already, there's all kinds of shit going on with that. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. Have a good one, YouTube. See you later. Thumbs up, please.